people can appreciate, oh yeah, this is impression is great. It's, there's they see the jokes. Lots of people don't see the jokes though. Was that weird? Like, did you start getting comments from the jump that what are you doing? Disrespectful, that sort of stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised because I was like, I don't see how it's disrespectful, you know. It's like, people make Trump impressions all the time. Even like Trump fans do it. It's
Mm,
not really, they're not doing it out of disrespect to someone, but it's the Zakir Naik videos get the biggest range of reactions. There are people who love Zakir Naik and then they love the videos because they're funny and they're big fan. They're like, they think it's funny. They're big fans of him.
mm,
There's people who love Zakir Naik and they're like torn about the impressions. They hate. Then there's people who just hate the impressions. They're like,
right,
how could you dare do this? Then there's people who hate Zakir Naik and love the impressions. They're like,
right.
oh, this guy's terrible. Then there's like then there's like Hindu nationalists for some
Oh,
reason.
right, yeah.
It just one day I was looking, it randomly took off in India.
Mm.
And I'm like, why is it taking off in India? And
Oh,
it's
do
just
you
all these
see?
comments.
Do you see like regions or just
Yeah, so
comments?
you can see the regions as well where a video
Right.
is popular. My Zakir Naik stuff, it every time I check, it's very popular in the UK.
Yeah,
So
well,
I don't know what it is about UK Muslims, but they seem to love the Zakir Naik impression.
yeah. There's a lot
I
of,
think
I
in
mean, there's a lot of British Desis, a lot of UK Muslims, and there's this thing where, like, I didn't realize there's this whole concept of like, you know, being associated with like a sheikh or a Muslim, mufti or something like that in Muslim communities abroad. Um, Not so much in like Pakistan and such.
yeah.
Maybe now it's changed, not in the Middle East. So this was something that was like, because I was coming from there, right? And it was like, oh, I've never heard of this before. Um, and a lot of people have very close, like they'll watch like Mufti Menk and stuff like that. They'll watch their
Yeah.
videos, attend their events, that sort of stuff. So I'm sure the same thing was happening for a celebrity of Zakir's status.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think it's also kind of interesting seeing, maybe this is completely off topic, but the dynamic between US Muslims and UK Muslims.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you're on Twitter, but they're fighting each other
Yeah. Yeah.
every 2 weeks. They're fighting each other.
Oh, US versus UK?
US Muslims versus UK Muslims, and it's
Oh,
just
amazing.
because like US, I don't know, it's just like UK Muslims are like, oh, these guys are too liberal, they're like inventing Islam, they're
Yeah.
not
That's
following
always a
it.
big threat. Yeah.
And then yeah, and then and then like US Muslims are like, oh, UK diet ISIS, whatever. Like so I I forgot, somebody like made a joke about like UK Muslims in the US, and they were like, somebody replied, they were like, I hope diet ISIS doesn't find this tweet. And then it's just like they're like always fighting. And I feel like I can see that play out in TikToks as well. Like, the popularity, like most of my religious Islamic stuff is hits a lot harder in the UK than
Mm,
the US or Canada or something like that. And it's just an interesting thing I've noted.
so I'm gonna look up the UK versus US Muslim thing
They're
on Twitter.
fighting all the time. They're like always going back and forth with each other.
Wow,
It's weird. It's just like the latest fight was why are you as a Muslim celebrating Halloween? And
it's
it's
fair,
just
bro. Yeah,
like
yeah.
someone in the UK tweeted that, and a lot of American Muslims got upset, be like, somebody retweeted it and they were like, you guys act like misery is the sixth pillar of Islam or something.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
great.
they just go back and forth. They're like, you're kafar, you're doing this wrong, this is
Yeah.
bid'ah. And then just like, oh, go back to Iraq, whatever. And it's just like, bro. I mean, I love UK people. I most a lot. A
Yeah.
lot of the people who follow me are from the UK. They're
Mm.
great. A lot of the people who hate me are also from the UK, but what can you do, right? You can't make everyone happy.